Hey everybody, welcome back to Maverick L2. Today's video is going to highlight some of the really cool things on the trip we went to Hatfield-McCoy Trail System over the summer. It was in August, it was very hot, and some of the cool trails that we did was the Tornado Singletrack, the Ivy Branch, and the Big Cool. And just kind of a highlight from the start to the end here, just a short video to kind of show you what we did and some of the things that we thought was pretty cool. So thank you for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the video. So one of the cool places that we went to visit was the Pokey Dot in Fairmont, West Virginia. That diner, it's really cool. You can see in the video, it has a really strange vibe to it, but the food was good, and it was just a neat experience. Great themed restaurant. We had a lot of fun there. Even check out the bathroom. I thought it was pretty cool looking. Highly recommended stop on the way to West Virginia. And we definitely had some good food. So we arrived to Mountain Mama's Lodging. Really nice place to stay. I did a video on that separate, what it was like to go there. And the host, Paula, was great. She really put the time in to help figure out where to go and show us the different trail systems with the maps and kind of give us an idea where to go for food. Place is really nice, and looking for a nice Airbnb you can trust, that's the place to go. There is more than enough room. There's tons of beds. Of course, we had to get the donuts in the morning to start our day off right. It was great. Lots of space in the bedrooms, and I mean, they kept the yard nice and cut. Everything was looking great. Very clean. It was cool to have a place to put the trailer with the bikes on it, leave it in the garage, and have them all tied in together so we didn't have to unhook anything between rides. So our first trip, place that we decided to go was the Tornado Singletrack System. That was the whole reason we went down there, and I can tell you it was a really, really great place for dirt bikes. And as a parent myself, like, you could definitely bring a child down there with some experience. I wouldn't say bring someone down there that has no experience. Not a good place to learn. But a lot of the trails that were green, blue, they were doable for someone with even limited experience. Now there was a couple harder ones, which we stayed off the black ones just because, we all have jobs. We don't want to get hurt. But we had a lot of fun on the green and blue trails. It was just the right amount for us. Now they had groomed trails there with a little machine on some of it, and the other parts they were just straight up dirt bikes went through, and you can see in the video here there's like a lot of ruts in a couple places, not real bad though. There was also trails that went around the ruts, but they didn't cut the trees, which was fine because people made tracks right around it. That was a lot of fun going up and over them, but it was definitely a workout. We don't get to do this like we used to when we were younger, so it definitely put us to the test on some of it, especially like your hands with pulling the clutch in constantly and just balance. But I mean, said it was a lot of fun. Would I recommend going back to the Tornado Trail System? Yes, I would definitely say that would be a lot of fun to hit it again. Next place we went to here by Big Cool. One of the spots with the swings. I don't know if you read about them, but they're pretty cool. A little swing there, almost heaven, and a really neat looking waterfall and system. People, I guess, swim in there sometimes. Don't really know. It was hot when we were there. But next stop we went was Big Cool. We did that after the Tornado single track system. So that was not dirt bikes only exclusive like the Tornado system. This one was more anything side-by-sides, ATVs. It was a lot of fun, and really wasn't that many people there for a Friday evening. We like that because you're worrying about head-on collisions and things. You hear a lot about that, but everybody was respectful that we saw on the trails, and some of the trails they were pretty rough, like that one. There's a lot of rocks on a bike. It does take a lot more than on a side-by-side when you're going up those kind of hills. But overall, it was a really great experience. There was a nice rock there. We got some pictures with it. And I think it was probably a very smooth, other than a couple spots, very smooth riding location. So one of the points on the map they have is this old coal stack, and I believe that's what it was, not 100% sure, but it's pretty cool. They had a little rope you could climb up if you want, and it's really, really big. I'm sure it took a long time to make something like that. There's thousands of bricks. One of the things we always like to do when we go on rides is be able to, see points of interest along the way. That's pretty fun. So this is just like an average trail here. Kind of give you a sense of what you're looking on if you're on a dirt bike. This is basically it on the green and the blue trails. Nothing real complicated. It was pretty cool because like you would ride, I'm from central Pennsylvania, or different kind of system, but when you're there, it's like you're riding like on top and there's points, and then you're looking down over on both sides, and or then you go down to the bottom and you're back to the top, riding on the very top, and then back down. So it's different than what we were used to, and the mountains in Pennsylvania. They're a lot more long, drawn-out trails, and once you get to the top, you typically turn and go right back down the bottom. For the next part of our ride on that Saturday of the trip, we went to the Ivy Branch Trail System. Now, the parking lot had a lot of people in it, a lot of cars, so we didn't really know what to expect in that morning when we started out. But I don't know if it was just so big there, but we never really ran into hardly anybody, just a little bit of people here and there. All the trails were really nice and smooth on the green, and the blue weren't bad. So one of the things that we found on the maps and talking to different people, there was a nice scenic overlook. You could look down on the visitor center, I believe, and that was nice. It was in the Outlaw Trail System, off the beaten path of the regular trails, and so we didn't know very much about the Outlaw Trail System when we got there, so that was pretty cool to find out some info about that. The next cool thing we found was the old coal tipple that was there. Foundation and everything was really cool to see that.
Check it out.
So there's a lot of neat scenic points along the way, and you'll see them all through different Hatfield-McCoy videos and pictures. This huge rock like that was really neat. I had to get a picture in front of it. It's huge, and it was really cool to see something like that. So we love finding destinations and little things to stop and catch our breath and kind of chat and kind of enjoy the things that you see around there. But there were some crazy hill climbs like that one. Yeah, we weren't going to do that. When we were younger, yeah, we probably would have did it, but now, not so much. We're just out for a nice ride, enjoy ourselves. We're not out to try and test ourselves. Probably one of the difficult things on a bike is trying to read the directions you can see in the picture. Figuring out where we were all the time as we weren't familiar with everything. If you're in a side-by-side, I know like a ride command and everything, you can kind of see where you're going if you have a destination you're aiming for. But for us, we had to stop and like manually take out a map and try to pinpoint where we were. So there was a little more work involved on a dirt bike that way, but it wasn't that bad. Now, at one point we decided, hey, let's try out the Black Trail and see how bad is it really. Well, this shows you how bad it really was. It was so rutted out, and trust me, the video does not give it justice for how steep that really is. I was literally sitting on the gas tank and holding onto the clutch and the brake, and I can tell you that was one heck of a workout just trying to keep from losing control. Said if you were going down in a side-by-side, that wouldn't be too bad. But overall, so we had a great experience, me and the team riding, so I would highly recommend the Hatfield-McCoy Trail System. We went on dirt bikes. Said, you can bring ATVs, side-by-sides, that's fine. You can't on the Tornado, but everything was a really fun time on bikes. So this is Maverick How To signing off and saying thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. More content on the way, and I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you.